What's up, you guys? It's Kyle, and in this video, I wanted to make more of one of those universal videos that really stand the test of time. You know, those evergreen videos that will just last and are timeless, that you could look back on and they still relate to what's going on now. So right now, there's been a lot of trendy videos going on YouTube. I myself included have been in the mix and been making videos such as Bitcoin, stimulus, pot stocks, you name it. And now with the election and the protests and the virus, there's a lot of things that are going on right now that are completely adding to this. And I think that a video like this will be good, especially in the situation we find ourselves in right now. So no matter what you do or what you're doing, if you're an investor or you're a real estate agent or you're an actor, you're trying to just make money in general in life, and you're a finance person, whatever you're doing, I believe a video like this is the most important. If you're trying to follow your passion, you're trying to create wealth for yourself, I don't know, if you're following my channel, and no matter what you're doing right now, you will benefit from these techniques. And this is nothing that I just made up. This is something that I have accumulated over the years and have built and added on and perfected and learned from professionals that I incorporate into my daily routines. And I believe that it's attributes to my success now by accumulating these techniques and these tricks to do in the morning to jumpstart my day and to really make sure that I follow this continually every day. It's not about just doing it once and forgetting about it. It's about consistency. Every day, waking up and doing this every day. Now, if you miss a Sunday or something like that, don't worry about it. But I'm talking about, for the consistency, hitting 5 days a week, at least Monday through Friday, by doing all of this. Okay, so real quick, what we're gonna do is go over all 7 of these topics. I'm going to give you the topic, and then we're gonna go into the exact kind of procedures that I follow with everything. Now, I'm not gonna go into great detail because I'm gonna cover all 7, so this is more of an interview or an overview, but if you wanna hear of any of these in more detail, leave a reply below. I will reply to it. Just leave me a comment. I will get back to you, ask me any questions you may have, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Now, the first and most important step in this whole multi-millionaire mindset routine is to smash the like button. Seriously, right now, go down and hit that baby till it turns blue. That's all you gotta do. That's the number 1 step. Every day, just turn on the computer and hit that like button. Okay, so number 1, the most important step, and this is so important and so easy to do. It's not very involved. Get up early. There's studies shown that getting up early is so much more healthy than staying in bed and sleeping in late and then staying up late. So get up early before the sun rises, if at all possible. If you have a job that you need to stay out late and you can't possibly do that and you need at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, I only sleep 6, but just whatever. That is, there's always gonna be some kind of excuses, but get up early as possible. Easy. All right, so number 2, meditate. Now, meditation is, you can go and look up meditation, but I'm going to give you a quick overview of what I do. It's not very hard. It's actually very easy, but it's something that's so important. And ideally, you want to do this before you drink any coffee, before you start anything else. It's almost the first thing you want to do. Exactly what I do, I go over and hit the coffee pot, and then I go sit down on the couch and start my morning routine. Now, before I drink the coffee, it's meditation. So what I do in meditation might only be 5 minutes, but I will take you through the quick cycle of exactly what I do. So first of all, it's about doing a couple processes. Sit there and quickly hear the noises that are going on around you. What this does is make sure that you realize that this is separate from you, right? The noises that, and this is how I've came to realize this, whatever I'm hearing, if it's a noise from a neighbor, if it's cars outside, if it's something like that, it shows you that that's going on, but it's not you. So what this helps you do throughout the day is become less reactionary. Things are going on outside of your control, but it's creating the stillness inside you that knows that that's going on, but it's still separate from you. It is not related to you. And you're able to separate those two and not have that stressful feeling from some outside forces. So number 2 in this meditation process the next thing to do is to go through your whole body, your head, down your shoulders, knees, toes. No, I'm not just singing a children's song. It's really even more in depth than that. Going into how's your face feeling? How's your neck? Is there any tension? Shoulders. It really makes you in tune with your body. You go through every muscle group. You only take a minute to do this, but you can quickly check in. And what this I found does is that really makes you in tune with your body. And what that can do is actually prevent sicknesses from coming. What sicknesses? It's really when you overwork yourself, and especially now we have to be careful of this, when you overwork yourself and you make yourself susceptible to, you have stresses, you don't really take care of it, you're not in tune with your body. Your body can do amazing things by warding off all kind of illnesses, but you have to really be in tune with it and listen to what it's saying. So that helps with doing that. So the next step in this process is to start breathing. You do these things really quick. Only takes about 2 minutes for all these steps. You breathe in through your nose, into your diaphragm, and out. Do that 10 times. It really just gets you in the mindset of breathing. Now comes the actual meditation part. So that should all take you about 1 to 2 minutes. Now for a good 3 minutes or so, what you want to be doing is sitting there and not thinking, but not getting mad at yourself by not thinking. So if a thought comes in, it's going to come in. Think it and let it go away. And see almost like a black felt. And there's a thought that comes, and then you let it subside and you concentrate on this. Now, there are ways to look into mantras. That's another way to, you're going to have thoughts. Don't get mad at that. But the more you do this, the more you'll find that the slower the thoughts come and the more you'll be able to get a stillness out of it. And that's where you really understand what meditation is. It's when your mind becomes still and clear and you're not having so many thoughts coming in. You have thoughts coming in all the time, and if you jump from one thought to another, it's almost like a monkey jumping from branches. So that's what you want to do in meditation, and that is the second step in the morning routine. Okay, so my third step in the multimillionaire morning routine is to, and I'm going to say this, and it might cause a little bit of objections at first, but to pray. Now, I don't care what your religion is. I don't even care about if you have religion, if you have faith, if you think of a higher power or you believe in that, or you just want to sit there and talk to yourself. It's really just being able to connect to the universe and something higher and greater than you, some kind of power that's greater than you. I can tell you, I grew up Catholic, not necessarily any religion right now, but I do have faith and I do believe there's a God, and I do, so just putting it out there, not putting out anything in you, but it's more about your direct relationship, and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Ask for whatever you need to pray about. Be grateful. And that is something that I would suggest to everybody to just have. Okay, so number 4 in this process of the multimillionaire morning routine is to visualize. So visualization. It's not enough to visualize and to actually not have feeling behind it. It's not enough to just intellectually think these thoughts of, say you wanted to be a top movie star. Not to just think about it and be like, okay, I visualized that, I see it in my head, that's great. Or you want to have millions of dollars. It's not enough to just think, okay, cool, I got millions of dollars. Or I want to be playing, or have all this real estate investments, or whatever it is you want to do and your goals are in life. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not enough to intellectually think that. This is a feeling universe. It's about feeling the feeling. So however you can get into feeling the feelings of having that, whether it's you really gotta feel the feelings. And once you feel the feelings, that you actually have it, you can go and release that into the universe. Go out throughout your day and hold on to that feeling. I know it might seem like a lie at first. The first time I ever did this, I thought, well, what would be kind of, think it something small at first. Think of how would it feel to get a cup of coffee? Well, you just put the coffee pot, it's easy to do. I know it seems a little woo-woo, but the first time I tell you I did this, and I got it from the book or the actual movie, The Secret. You can go watch The Secret if you want to elaborate on this more, because I'm just touching on Cliff's notes of this. But it's actually feeling the feelings of having it, and once you feel the feelings of having it, feel like it literally changes everything about you, and then it's almost like your body attracts what you want. And you just go out there in your day and work towards it, but you have no stresses about it. You know, grass doesn't stress to grow, it just grows, and that's a miracle. So the sun doesn't stress to shine, the waves and current doesn't stress to do that, it just does it, and it's the most powerful forces in the world. So the more you can get on that plane, the better. Okay, so number 5, journaling or morning pages. What I mean by this is just one page, not doing this for 10-15 minutes. It's literally less than 5 minutes. Get a little booklet, those little journal pads, and I do morning pages. They kind of come out like journals, but it's not censoring yourself. Just get it out there. You will find that your mind becomes clearer because you jot everything that's in there onto a page. It's almost like you tell your story and you get it out there a little bit. If anything were to happen, you would have that there that kind of tells your story. And don't edit it. Don't worry about making it perfect. What I do is just go through, write as quickly as I can, whether it's what I did yesterday, what's gonna happen today, what's on my mind. It might almost seem like gibberish, but it's just flowing through you, and that will help clear your mind for the day. All right, so number 6, exercise. So exercise, and I just mean by exercise, any type of exercise. Getting your blood flowing, getting the sweat glands going, just starting the heart pumping and getting that. It will sharpen your mind, but it's something that needs to be done. You know, when the pandemic happened, gyms were closed. It was freezing outside. It was like 30 degrees. I just put on some sweatpants, sweatshirts, and ran outside a mile. As long as you do something, it gets it going. I switch it up, vary it up, but it's as easy as that. That's my suggestion. Exercise, you can go have at it and look at all these different types of exercises. Don't get stuck on that. It's really just about setting something in motion. And I learned that from even Tony Robbins, who jumps on a trampoline every morning just to get everything going. You really don't have to do anything. You're not trying to be a pro athlete, and you don't have to worry about doing the wrong thing. It's really just about getting your body moving. All right, so finally, number 7, affirmations. Now, I do this after everything, right before I'm about to go into the day. What affirmations mean, and I'm not going to go into exactly what to do or how to do affirmations. You can look up all 7 of these steps in greater detail, and I may even go into some in greater detail, or leave a comment and ask me what to do about these. But affirmations are basically telling yourself something that is what you want to be, or how you want to live. And it may seem like a lie at first. And if it does seem like a lie, then maybe something is telling you in your brain that you need to switch that up. And that's why you need that affirmation. So for instance, if you think you need to be somewhere and you're not, say you were in a career and you think you should be somewhere else. I've had issues with this where I thought, oh, if I would have done this, I would be here by now. Or if I would have made this investment, I'd have this much money in the bank. Or if I would have done that thing, I would be here. So that's something that we all universally can have problems with. What affirmations does is, for instance, I have about 5 different affirmations. And you might be able to even walk around and pound your chest as you say them. Whatever it is, look in the mirror and say it to yourself. One of my affirmations is, and I did have guilty of feeling that way, not making an investment and thinking I would be at a certain point or at a certain age or a certain thing, which is all false. It's all limitations in your mind. But one thing I said to myself, and say to myself every day, is you're exactly where you need to be. Or I'm exactly where I need to be. that's actually what I say. I'm exactly where I need to be. In life, in general. And I don't know. It's different for me than it would be for you, but that's one of my 5 affirmations or 6 affirmations, whatever it is, and make them for yourself, write them down, and say them to you every day, like your daily mantra. And say it to yourself so that you know it, and you eventually will say those things and they do not feel like a lie. trust me, look up more detail about affirmations and talking about affirmations. Do research on it, and you can get into this, and you will find ideas and examples, but we're not going to go into that because that's this video. So guys, if you like this video, thank you very much for staying at the end. I really hope this was more of a universal type video, more of an evergreen video that we can come back and it's timeless and you can watch it, and you can, I really hope for you that you can follow these 7 affirmations every day. Honestly, it probably takes me between exercise and doing all of this about an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half of my day, but getting up early, and if you don't have the time and you're like, Kyle, I don't have an hour and a half to do all this stuff, well, get up an hour and a half earlier. All you need is 6 hours of sleep. I hardly ever get sick, knock on wood, haven't gotten corona, nothing yet like that, but knock on wood again, and I really feel sorry for the people that have and are going through this, but you know, an hour and a half in your day, if it is an investment, you probably can get away with doing it all in an hour if you only go to the gym. I go to the gym for a full hour, but if you only do the gym for half an hour and you do the rest for the other half an hour, then do that. And guys, thank you so much. Really, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I promise you, doing these will change your life. I guarantee it. And if you do it for a full month and commit, and it doesn't, or if it does, leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you think. Also, don't forget to like this. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe if you have not done so already. And hit the notification bell so every time I post something, you will get new notifications of new videos. Guys, thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't done so already. I post there pretty much daily, so you will get other aspects of my life as well. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and have a great day.